Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome, everybody. Another hour of the Kevin Jackson Radio Show. Glad you guys are with me. KJRadio.com. My book is Race Pimping. You can get it at racepimping.com. You're watching it. You're watching Frederica Wilson Race Pimp. You're watching the Democrats who still believe that racism is going to be the thing that sells the day. Hey, let's make Trump out to be a racist. People are going to get it. The black people are going to revolt because Donald Trump is dares to challenge Frederica Wilson's account of his phone call to a Gold Star widow. Black people are going to revolt. Yeah, like they did in November 8th of 2016, right? Black people revolted, but you know what they revolted against? The lies of the left. Oh, hallelujah. I'm going to preach to you today. The lies of the left. The lies that we should be letting people into this country illegally because it's better for our economy. The lies that we should be letting in Muslims into the country from radical nations. Why? Because it's better. It's going to make us safer. It's going to make us better. More people to tell what's going on with the bad Muslims. Oh, really? I like that logic. Speaking of Muslims, how about an Obama terrorism update? See, recently a Somali terrorist stabbed a Canadian police officer and ran over 4 pedestrians. Yeah. He entered the United States through the Mexican border, got caught, was released by Obama's Department of Homeland Security, and he continued his journey north to the great white north. I'm amazed at how many of these Somalis, these Yemeni, name whatever radical Islamic country from which they hail, and they never want to go to another Islamic country. It's so funny to watch. You would think they've got religion in common. They've got culture and all kinds of things in common. And you know what? They don't want to go. And of the 65.2 million people on the run, 99% of whom happen to be running from Islamic countries, they don't want to go to the safety of another Islamic country where they have culture and language and traditions and all kinds of things in common. They all want to come to the north, the great white north, or somewhere where the indigenous people are whiter than a fish belly. Why is that? So you got this Somali. Somalis are dark, man. They're Miles Davis black. Going up to the great white north into Canada after he's been released by Obama's Department of Homeland Security. The ISIS operative, his name is Abdullahi Hassan Sharif, was arrested and deported. An Immigration Customs Enforcement, or ICE, spokeswoman told various media outlets he was released on an order of supervision, meaning we're supposed to keep our eye on him. And by the way, we know he's associated with ISIS, radical Islam. We're supposed to, number one, we're supposed to send him back, but we didn't. But if we didn't send him back, number two was we're supposed to watch him. And we didn't watch him. So he goes into Canada, the great white north, and he stabs a Canadian police officer to death, and he runs over 4 pedestrians, and nobody blames Obama. We're talking about 4 people killed in Niger, right? We're talking about 4 folks killed over there who signed up for the military and put their lives in the way of, for us, for our protection. And nobody will say a word about the pedestrians that this Islamist released on Obama's watch hurt in Canada, or the cop that was killed. They won't say anything about any of the other enemy combatants that Barack Obama released who went back to fight. They won't talk about the people who were killed because of a lax immigration program in San Bernardino, or the ones killed in Boston by the Sarnoff brothers, and on and on. They won't talk about those tragedies. But you better believe they are going to try to milk Niger for all it's worth. And the only difference in any of these scenarios, the very difference for the left, is the fact that Donald Trump is president. If Barack Obama were president, Niger, call it whatever you want, would be just a tragic incident, a tragic military incident. And we would want, I'll tell you this, I want to know what happened and how these men got killed. I want to know so it doesn't get repeated. I want to know where we set up. I want to know for those reasons. I don't want to know because I want to hurt Donald Trump any more than I wanted to know what happened in Benghazi so it wouldn't be repeated again. I don't care if Hillary Clinton says, look, we screwed up, blah, 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 and it wasn't negligence on her part. If she didn't hold airplanes back or hold back troops that could have supported those men, those fighting men that held that consulate, kept it from being overrun, then no harm, no foul. But as they say in D.C., the cover-up's bigger than the crime. That's exactly what we have here. Now I want to know. I don't think there's a cover-up in Niger. I want to know, how do we protect our troops? And I bet you Donald Trump wants to know. But the left wants to make hay, because that's what they do. They like to make hay. Nothing's there, but who cares? And they will go back and still needle at you, because of jealousies or petty ideological losing battles that they fought, and they're mad. They're mad at Donald Trump. They're mad at you. And you want to know why? Because your stock market is through the roof. Unemployment is down. Consumer confidence is up. You're about to go into a Christmas season that is going to blow the doors off of people. I hate that it's not about Christ. It's about commercializing, but you're about to go into a Christmas season that's going to be the best in a decade. You're going to get unemployment is going to go even further down because people are going to be going like crazy, shopping and buying trinkets and what have you because they feel good. Businesses are going to invest, and this coming year, you're going to hit the ground. Watch the numbers, the unemployment numbers in January. In February, they're gonna reset after the seasonal stuff ends. But you watch what happens, and that's why they hate you. They hate you because you made the right decision in picking the right leader for this country. And every day he proves you right and he proves them wrong. And I'm talking about viciously wrong. And they can't stand you for it because you're right. They're supposed to be smarter than you are. They're the intelligentsia. You're the plebe. You're supposed to just take what's given to you. But you did something different, and they hate you. When you come back, I want to talk about the king.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful four-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville. Can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.